Hello, welcome to R Basics. In this module, I'll be showing you how to create simple linear regression charts in R, which by the way, also referred to as lines of best fit. So let's begin. Now, in this slide, we're going to give you an outline. There are three functions that are used to create a simple regression line. First, we create a scatter plot using the plot function. Then we create the regression line data using the LM function. Then we plot the regression line on a scatter plot using the AB line function. So in this slide, we're going to take you through the steps of creating a simple linear regression chart. In the slides that follow, I'll be giving you more details. But let's just go through these steps. Step one, we're going to read a file containing daily temperature data into the object named temp. So let's go ahead and go into RStudio, and we're going to import a CSV file, and let's find it right here and import it. Now we're going to import it with all the defaults, and what you can see is for the month of January we have the high and low temperature for every day. Now let's go back to the slides. Now we create a scatter plot using the plot function. So we just copy that statement, we paste it in, and you can see that's what you get. Next, we're going to create the regression line data and put the data into the object name LM output. So we copy the statement, we insert it, and we created the LM output data object. Now, excuse me, we're going to plot the regression line onto the scatter plot using the AB line function. So we do a copy paste as before, and there you have your regression line. Let's go back and look at some details. Now, regarding creating the scatter plot, if you don't have experience using the plot function to create a scatter plot, I suggest that you go to my R Basics module called Creating Scatter Plots in R, and it'll give you all the details. In this slide, I just outlined some notes that will help you understand the statement. Now, please note on the left side of the statement, we have the X value and the Y value in this sequence. X value left, Y value right. That'll become important in the next slide. Regarding the regression line, we use the LM function called a linear model to create the regression line. And here's the statement that you saw earlier. We created the data in the data object LM output, but notice the LM statement has the y-axis on the left side and the x-axis on the right side, right here, which is the reverse of what you saw in a plot statement. Now the LM function calculates the y-axis intercept and slope and then passes the values to the AB line function to plot the line. So before we go to the next slide, I want to examine the output from the following statements: LM output and summary LM output. So here you can see the intercept and the coefficient, and then here you see a lot more detail. Buried in the detail is what we saw before, the intercept and the coefficient. So we're in sync. Back to the slides. Now, we can use the AB line function to plot the regression line on a scatter plot. So that was a statement we used. I have my notes in red here to help you understand some of the arguments. It's pretty straightforward. You can play around with different values of these arguments. Now, the AB line function can also be used to draw arbitrary straight lines as well. For example, we can add a horizontal or vertical line with these kind of statements here. AB line horizontal is equal to a value. AB line vertical is equal a value as well. So let me just demo. So okay, now you see that value. And now I create the vertical line. and it worked. At this point, we've completed the module. I want to thank you for watching R Basics. Please check the R Basics channel for other modules that may interest you. Bye now.